What's up, Raiders? I'm Barett Pavlik.
And I'm Owen Weis. This week on RJTV, we're back in the halls.
Some important news about the Crest.
And later, a story on the Senior Candlelight Mass. All that and more this week on
RJTV. Well, this week is definitely shorter than usual. What did you do over the long weekend?
I slept in.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was, but I wish there could have been a Senior Candlelight Mass to go to.
Speaking of, didn't you do a story on the masses?
Yeah, here it is.
Every first Sunday of the month, when there is no one at school and it's dark out, a group of seniors comes together to celebrate the Senior Candlelight Mass. I sat down with some of the coordinators to understand what sparked this new tradition and what it means to be at this Mass.
So for the Senior Candlelight Masses, I'm part of what's called Pastoral Core Team, or PCT. Basically, we organize different pastoral events throughout the year. One of our big things that we like to do is Masses. We also do Advent.
You know, I'm really excited about our Senior Candlelight Mass. I think it's an opportunity in a lot of different ways. One, I think we're really working hard to continue to develop rich and deep community within our senior class, I think, firstly. And so we're doing it that way. And I think when we do that, I think we're really trying to tap deeply into the sense of what it is to be church. To go deeper into the sense of community, deeper in the sense of the bond between the senior class, and trying to enrich that.
Padre and Mr. Connor and I wanted student perspective on. Really the largest thing we really wanted student perspective on most recently is the leadership retreat that we've added in. And because it's for our students and we want it to be enjoyable for them. And so we would find ourselves just pulling random students to ask them questions. And so we thought, you know, what if we had some sort of a campus ministry group that came together to help us through some of these processes. And the group ended up getting really close and showed such a strong desire of let's bring campus ministry even greater onto our campus. And so we started with questions of like, what does this look like? What events would we have? What would we want to do? And this group of seniors, they came together and they said, you know, a mass could be really great. And Padre was really for the idea, and so was I, and so was Mr. Connor. And so we thought about how can we make this happen? And so we thought maybe once a month, and we'll make it really special by making it candlelit.
It really is a time to be reflective and a time just to be in community with your senior class. And I mean, we only have a couple months left with each other, so it's a really good time to be able to be in community with each other before we all expand for college and whatever else.
For RJTV, this is executive producer Owen Weis.
Wow, that was great. I love going to those and being able to connect with my fellow seniors.
I would definitely agree. It's a great way to start out your month. Check out your email and also check out the Campus Ministry Instagram to see when the next one is.
Well, it's officially been 2 weeks in the new building.
That's right, and now it's time to remove the ropes around the crest in the Magis Hall. Here's Manus, Largan, and Payton Stein with the story.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Manus, Largan.
And I'm Payton Stein, and we're here in the new Science and Innovation Center.
If you haven't noticed yet, we have a crest in the floor. Right now it has ropes around it, but in the next few weeks the school are going to remove the ropes, so there are a few guidelines on how to respect our crest. There's only one rule.
What's that?
Don't step on the crest.
What happens if you step on the crest, Manus?
If you step on the crest, you have to get down and kiss the crest.
This is a common tradition for Jesuit schools all across the world to show a sign of respect.
So if you see someone stepping on the crest, hold them accountable and respect our history. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Manus and Payton.
Well, we also had a week of exciting sports.
That's right. Let's throw it over to Payton and Sophie for your Raider Sports update.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Sophie Miles.
And I'm Payton Stein.
Welcome back to your Raider Sports Update. Let's kick things off with two amazing victories we saw this week. Your girls basketball team defeated Chaparral 81-35 and Ponderosa 85-31.
In a win over Chap, 3 Raiders finished with over 15 points. Hannah Beliebe with 19, Corinne Watts with 17, and Jane Rumpf with 16. Way to go, ladies.
Last night, they played a huge game against Rock Canyon and host Vista Tuesday. Be there.
Boys wrestling competed in a tournament in California at the 5 Counties Invitational, placing 17th out of 82 schools.
Junior Garrett Reese took first in the 150-pound division in a 64-man bracket. Congratulations, Garrett.
Meanwhile, girls wrestling had a match against Eagle Crest last night and competes in a multi-school meet at Douglas County today and tomorrow. Good luck, ladies. Last night, girls swim and dive beat Highlands Ranch at their senior night.
Awesome. Aren't they also undefeated?
Yeah, congratulations to all of the senior swimmers.
Hockey played Cheyenne Mountain last Friday and demolished them 6-0. Shout out to Reese Peterson for having a team high, scoring 3 points, and goalie Mark Brusso for leading your Raiders to a shutout win.
Regis Hockey also hosted and won the Jesuit Cup. Congratulations on the amazing week, Raiders.
Tonight they have their biggest matchup of the year against defending state champs Valor Christian, 5:40 at Family Sports. Show up and show out, Raiders.
Finally, last week, your boys basketball team had 2 great wins over Arapahoe and Ponderosa, with senior Demarius Taylor scoring 24 points against the Warriors.
Catch them tonight for a rematch game at 7 at Rock Canyon. Scan the QR code here to get your tickets. They're selling out fast. That's all for your Raider Sports Update. We'll see you at the big games tonight.
Now back to you, Owen and Barrett.
Thanks, Sophie and Payton.
Not only have sports been busy, but select members from orchestra, band, and choir were at the Continental League Music Festival Tuesday.
Orchestra performed 3 classical pieces with 4 chairs being filled by RJ students: Samantha Hahn, Grant Rackton, Sean Carlson, and Jenna Kim.
Band performed several concert-style pieces. Paula Garcia represented Regis Band.
Choir was represented by Nicolette Schifrin, Mia Strathman, Rainey Watson, Heather Wember, Ramsey May, and Jaron Frederick.
Headlining the performance at Betcher Concert Hall was Frances Sullivan, Chloe Adams, Peyton Pack, Jessica Webster, Ryan Calabrese, Emmanuel Lozano Espinoza, Kellen Farrell, Ira Timmy, Zach Billings, and Jacob Oleski.
Way to go, singers and musicians.
Finally, today on RJTV, we send it over to the halls where Kristi and Grace asked you, what are your second semester goals?
It's Kristi
And Grace.
Welcome back to another segment of In the Halls.
Today, we'll be asking students what their semester goals are.
What are your guys' semester 2 goals?
Get good grades.
My academic comeback.
A 4.0 GPA.
To stop procrastination.
Probably to get better grades and probably have a better relationship with my teachers.
To stay more organized and be more consistent and stay on top of my work.
Thank you, Kristi and Grace. Speaking of goals, it's very important to set them for the new year.
Visit the Boys and Girls Division libraries throughout the rest of January to make your very own vision board. The counselors will be present during lunch today in the GD and Wednesday the 31st in the BD to help you out.
There will be supplies for you to decorate and some free cookies as well.
One of my goals is to go into my immersion next week to connect with people at the Highline Place and help them as best as I can.
My goal is to go into my senior immersion with an open mind, ready to learn about the U.S. and Mexico border.
Prayers to all the seniors who head out on their immersion journeys the next 2 weeks.
That's all we have for this week.
See you next time, Raiders.
We're redoing it. I'm so close.